sit down instead of trying to stand up holding onto this cane. Is that
Mr.
possible?
Berman, that's fine, but there is a microphone on the podium which is mobile. All you need to do is pick it up, and if you wish to sit at the chair in the corner, that would be perfectly fine. Don't sit behind the podium so that we can still get you on the camera, okay? Otherwise, you'll be totally hidden from view.
Over here?
No, move this way.
Oh, this way. Okay. All right.
This is the...
Okay.
There you go.
All right. Okay. Starting? Okay. My name is Harris Berman. I live at 15003 Newcomb Lane. I'm probably the only non-member of 15B present tonight. It's apparent to me that the council is planning to approve a grant of $128,000 to BCTV 15B. Believe me, this grant can be reduced without hurting 15B's operations. I checked the listing of 15B shows for the week of April 21st in the Washington Post. This seemed to be a typical week of productions by 15B. I found that 15B had broadcast 25 shows. 5 of these were shown only once during the week. The other 20 were run twice, and the majority were run 3 times during the week. Now my question is, what's the need for showing a community television show 3 times during a week? I don't see any need for it. To me, this is a misuse of the city funds that are granted to 15B. Now, the shows on 15B are cast in 1/2-hour slots. If you limit each show to 1 run a week, that would free up 32 1/2-hour shows or slots. This would save over $6,300 for the year. Now, it's a small amount, but it's a beginning. It'll show the council's resolve to conserve city funds. And then there's 15B's policy to run shows for 2 consecutive weeks. The shows during 1 week, the same shows are run again for another week, which means that some shows appear as much as 6 times in the course of 2 weeks. I don't see any justification for that. If you limit the shows to 1 run a week, you would save an additional $10,000 a year. Now, I understand that in other grants by the city, there's a proviso that the funds will only be used for direct operations. I know of no such limitation in connection with the grant of 15B, which means that 15B can squander the funds as it sees fit. And I believe it does just that. For example, the Treasury report every year states that they've encumbered or incurred costs of well over $4,000 for dinners, meetings, contests, and awards. Now I'm wondering, is some of the money being used to feed certain members of 15B? Now I don't know why the funds have been designated for meetings. Their meetings are held in their own quarters right here in the City Hall. Okay, now let's recap. The city can reduce the grant to 15B by $20,000 at least without impairing 15B's operations. There will be a saving of $6,300 by cable casting each show just once a week, and a further saving of over $4,000 by denying funds for dinners and meetings, and an additional savings of $10,000 by running each show for 1 week only in the same month. If the council does so reduce the grant, it will be a signal to the electorate that the council is effectively monitoring city grants. And it would be noticed to 15B that the city grant is only for direct operations. I'm not going to close.
Thank you,
and
Mr.
which are necessary and efficient. The only way to motivate 15B to downsize and reduce costs is by reducing the city's grant. Otherwise, there is no incentive, none at all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Berman. The next person signed up